So next turn we're gonna roll out our Barrage Ogre probably. Or maybe our Golem Artisan. Let me think here. I guess Golem Artisan will dish out more damage in the short term. Oh, Galvanizer. No, it doesn't do much. Here's well, I could do Galvanizer, Ratchet Bomb, and that does put a little more power on the table, and then sets us up. Because even if I play Artisan this turn, I'm not going to want to use them because I'll want to play Barrage Ogre next turn. So I guess that's not too bad at play. Although if he plays like a 2/2, then I'm not going to be able to attack next turn. But I don't feel horribly bad about that. I'm getting it in the air here, which is good. Near Galvanizer's fine. And Ratchet Bomb is also okay. And I'll ratchet it up so I can F6. I mean, I have, gotten close to time, and unfortunately when you're talking through these videos, you tend to play a little slower, so I can really get close to going to time. So sometimes, being able to F6 is important. He goes for a Tyrannix here, which I should have expected. Do I want to just arrest that dude? I think so, because I haven't seen anything big from him yet. Now if I arrest that, I will have 4 mana left, which means I still can't play any of my dudes, which stinks. But that's fine. Because I don't really have another way of dealing with that at the moment. And he hasn't shown us any other bombs or anything yet. I mean, he could have something lurking in there. In this color, I mean, there's Argent Sphinx, which would have come out a while ago. There's the Quicksilver Gargantuan, which, yeah, if he does play that here, we're in trouble, because he'll, like, copy Glint Hawk or something and just have a 7/7 flyer. In fact, I'm going to ratchet up my bomb just for that. Though it's going to, yeah, I mean, I think if he does that, it's pretty much game. And I'd have to draw a pretty lucky series of cards. I could maybe actually chump long enough in Barrage or Golem Artisan or whatever, we'll see. Oh, so he does have an Argent Sphinx. Okay. Well, that's okay. I think I'm just going to ratchet up my bomb. He doesn't have Metalcraft. I mean, I could also swing, trade a Mirror and a Blast, which actually isn't too bad either. In fact, I think I'm fine with that. He can't blink, so yeah, that's fine. If he just wants to take 2, he's taking 2, and I'm fine with that. Sure. Could have waited a little longer on the blast, but I think that's one of those inconsequential decisions. So again, I'll play the Artisan here. He just does more stuff for us. Our opponent said that move sucked. So I guess, I don't know if he means my plan sucked, or his, or sucked for him, I don't know. Whatever. I don't know if you mean my plan sucked because he's going to play something awesome now, like Quicksilver Gargantuan. Doesn't look like it. Chrome Steed. No, I'm not too threatened by a Chrome Steed. I'll just swing all in here, I think. And if he blocks my Galvanizer, I'll pump it or whatever. Seems fine. I mean, can I kill him this turn? That is one thing to think about. I'm going to put a charge counter on my Ratchet Bomb. Hippogriff is pretty awesome. But let's see. So if I fly both of these, that's 5, 6, 7, 8 damage this turn. No, I think I'm just going to swing all in and play Barrage Ogre. I think that's a pretty good win plan here. I mean, there's several lines of play here, but I think the point is I'm in such a winning position. It's pretty irrelevant. If I dish in some damage here, actually it might have made sense to make one of these guys fly. Okay, so let's target artifact creature gets +1/+1. So since he did block, we're not going to have the mana to cast either of our dudes, so then we're just going to spend our turn pumping these guys. Hit him for 7, so he goes down to 4, so he's dead. Yeah, I mean, our opponent really... I mean, Argent Sphinx is good. I don't know why he's playing white. Again, he may have... I think he only played 1 Plains last turn, too, so there's a decent chance he got something like Arrest or something. Which, you know, Arrest can go late. Now, do I just win here? If I blow my Ratchet Bomb, I hit my Galvanizer, too, so that doesn't win me anything. But I think I just swing here. If he doesn't have anything else, I just win here. He says good game, so yeah, apparently I just win. Alright, so let's go ahead and attack. You could have that gain 5 life spell, but I don't think that's an instant. No, he doesn't even block. Alright, good game. Alright, well, so yeah, I mean, our opponent didn't put up much of a fight there. Argent Sphinx was nice, but, you know, I had ways of getting rid of him. I was fine trading my Mir and a Galvanic Blast. Mir wasn't doing a ton there anyway, even though he was a 2/2. Anyway, yeah, I mean, our deck's performing okay. I'm kind of happy with it. We'll see how it goes in the next round. Hopefully we don't get stuck against Infect Dude. Whoever got all those awesome Infect cards. Alright, so I'll see you in the next round. Alright, so we're back in round 2, and unfortunately playing against Masio Man, which I looked at his replays, and he is running a very solid red-black deck. I mean, didn't see too many super bombs in there, but I mean, he does have, you know, just a bunch of really solid, fast, aggressive creatures. He's got some removal. He's got, you know, skin render. He has Necrogen Scutters, which are really bad for our 2-power flyers. He was a guy I definitely did not want to get paired against, but what are you going to do? I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't win. Looking at the replays, I was correct. There was only one Infect drafter at the table, so his deck is probably looked pretty good as well. I didn't get to see all the replays, but it seemed pretty solid. You know, Cis Bearers and whatnot. So, you know, just picked up all of those cards we saw going around. I'm sure he has Corpse Curs and, you know, Ichor Claw Mirrors and Plague Stingers and everything else that we saw going around. So, but here, yeah, I mean, this deck's going to be a rough match for us. If I can get through it, I'll be pretty happy. I definitely like to be on the play here, but he won the die roll, and I'm guessing with his fast, aggressive deck, he'll be on the play. I am kind of interested to see his deck run, though, because I think it's one of these decks that really shows you that, you know, a lot of times your draft isn't about the bombs you draft, but if you can just have a good average card quality, you can end up with a really strong deck. And it looks like he just built on the big, you know, a fast removal-based, you know, black-red theme. And, you know, there are a lot of bad red cards in this deck, but if you do it right, you know, you can be pretty good. So, anyway, looks like he hasn't showed up yet, so I'll go ahead and pause and restart once the match starts. Ah, sorry, so I didn't, the stupid thing in the taskbar didn't flash, so I didn't know my opponent came back, and I just burned about 6 minutes on the clock here. Anyway, we've got a decent hand, though I don't want to mulligan, and I'm going to have to play a little fast here since I just burned through a bunch of time. It's pretty annoying, yeah, just you know, normally Magic Online flashes when you've got an action, but he must have come back just as soon as I clicked off the screen here. Anyway, we'll see how this goes. Now I gotta wait for him again. So, sorry to him for that. I'll send him a message, but, yeah, I guess I'll pause it again. We'll see if he comes back. Oh, no, there he is. Okay. Yep, so, you know, unsurprisingly, he chose to go first. Our hand is okay against him. You know, we've got a blast, so we can deal with some of his more annoying smaller dudes. Glint Hawk Idol, all that sort of stuff. Do I want to kill Painsmith here? What do I think about Painsmith? I don't know, I'm not too worried about him just yet. In fact, that makes me not worried at all. Because I would trade an Origin Spellbomb for him if he wants me to. And I'll keep Blast up. Actually, probably should have played Glint Hawk Idol there. I don't know what I was thinking, but I kind of wanted to see what he'll do here. But I think I should have just gotten aggressive with Glint Hawk Idol. That was kind of dumb. And actually, now that I think of it, not drawing a card might be... I'll be alright. Alright. So he casts Perilous Mirror. Okay. I will trade my Spellbomb for that, even though I don't get a card. I'm fine with not drawing the card. And still just blocking. So I don't need the Metalcraft that bad either. So now I'll play a land, play my Glint Hawk Idol, and pass the turn. I didn't have to waste my Galvanic Blast on Painsmith at least. Maybe that wasn't the best series of plays, but Perilous Mirror, I'll just take the one here. You know, he can't really use it to kill my Glint Hawk Idol until I put out some Ground Pounders, so I'm not too worried. I think I'm going to hold on to my Revoke for now. I think I'll just play Ratchet Bomb. I could play Strider Harness and then boost Glint Hawk Idol 1. But I think playing Ratchet Bomb here is a better play.